Greg.
Welcome to Argo News. Population, me and you. You know, I was recommended as an anchor for Argo News. Yeah, because I have such a bold and bodacious personality. And I can do the news voice real fast. Hello and welcome to Argo News. Another episode, another day. Today we're starting off with a homeless hit and run. That was the regular news.
The homeless hit someone and ran.
Yeah.
Stole my lunch money on the way to this recording.
Well, I actually had a very bold homeless man on my way home from work yesterday. He wasn't like on the median of the road. He was in the road waving a cup at every car that was stopped at the light.
Hey, that's Atlanta.
Yeah,
that's
I'm just like, man, they're good.
Yeah, it's Atlanta right next to the Ritz-Carlton.
Oh yeah, but this is on the
right next to the Ritz-Carlton. There was someone shitting.
This was like in the middle of the highway. So like it was like a 4-lane road, and he's just out there like not walking between the cars, just pacing back and forth at the light, like with a cup. I'm like, all right, that's probably the worst way to ask for money.
It's a very not used to Florida thing, but the second that we moved to Atlanta, I immediately became desensitized to that because that's like when you're driving into Atlanta, that's the first thing you see, pretty much. It's like, holy shit!
This is Orlando. There's tons of homeless people here.
I mean, not homeless people in general. I live
but walking through traffic. It's
yeah. Like they will weave. They weave between cars as they're moving sometimes. And it's like on the highway. It's like you are bold, bodacious, and beautiful.
If you can dodge a wrench,
you can dodge a wrench. You can dodge the car while you're trying to get some change.
Dodge a homeless person.
It's like Taco Bell, the Taco Bell drive-through nearby. They're just like, I mean, it's not a busy highway, sure, but they're going between cars, shaking the cups in the driver's side windows.
Yeah, there's actually a woman sitting outside of the post office that I've been going to, and she just sat out there like right before Christmas, like Merry Christmas with her cat. I'm like, God, fuck you! I'm just trying to get into the.
Fuck you! How dare you be homeless?
Wow.
Near me?
Like you pull on my heartstrings like that, you cold bitch.
You're trying to make me feel.
This is a great angle for my emotions. I gotta say, like.
My emotions.
I'm not built to say no to the homeless. I feel bad.
When have you ever gotten a guy?
I've learned.
What?
When have you ever like given money to a homeless guy?
I usually buy them food.
You get food and water. You don't give money. Like that's kind of the rule.
I had this guy that was waiting outside of the barbershop I go to, and it was like Memorial Day or something. I forgot it was a holiday and they were closed. But I pulled up to go. And he's like, man, I just really need a haircut for this wedding, whatever. He's giving me some, like, probably some bullshit and reason for why he wants a haircut. Which I'm like, bro, if you just, like, I'll just get you a haircut. Like, whatever. Like, maybe you want a job interview. Whatever. I'll buy you a haircut. But they were closed. Like, it's like, no. I was like, oh, that's okay. Can you buy me Taco Bell? I'm like
the Taco Bell and haircut combo, of course.
I was like, man, this guy wanted the whole package. I'm like, if you wanted food, you should have led with that. But I'm like, which one do you want, bro?
He's got a lot of thoughts.
I had the guy, there's a homeless guy outside of like the Wawa near our house. And he like stopped me one time. He's like, yo, do you got any change? I was like, no, I don't have any cash right now. And he's like, oh, do you have Cash App? And I'm just sitting there. I'm like,
it happens all
I give him like the, are you stupid? I was like, no.
No, what if they like, you just put out the card. The card
like a square.
Yeah, you're square. Yeah, he's like, oh, no,
there you go, boss. There you go.
Hey, it's like if you have that, I have a hard time believing the rest.
I mean, it's you get with the times, you adapt with societal changes.
You got suckered into doing
that. The hustle.
I can't be mad about it.
And also, not everyone who's homeless is like incapable of using technology.
Oh yeah, no, obviously.
Like there's students and stuff that have gone homeless. Like what's weird is that I follow a couple like Instagram people who are homeless. And they're like, here's my life as a homeless person. And I keep getting recommended like reels like, here's what I eat as a homeless teenager. And I'm like, this is a weird thing for me to be watching, but I'm going to give them the views.
It's a weird thing to be monetized.
I want them to be monetized. Like I want them to make money, you know?
I agree, but it's a weird thing to like for people to just be like, wow, being homeless is interesting. It's like,
well,
I should just not let them be homeless.
Don't you remember bum fights?
What?
Those videos.
What?
You don't-
bum fights? I know bum.
I actually don't know.
This was like early 2000s. They would pit homeless people against each other and like for money, and then they would record it on DVDs and sell them.
On DVDs?
Yeah, this was
I actually
early
have
2000s.
One
got a collection.
Instagram,
No, it was
one
pretty fun.
Instagram account that like keeps getting recommended to me, like through when I scroll through reels. It's just it's like bums and drones, and this guy who just flies like his FPV drone near like tweaked out homeless people, and so it's them just like sitting there trying to fight the drone. And I'm like, this is fucked up. I'm like, this is so fucked up. It's funny, but I'm like, this is bad. I was like, this is really bad.
It's like
It
flying
sounds
a drone.
conceptually.
It's like it's like flying a drone to like the island where there's like no modern technology at all, and they like they throw spears at helicopters and shit.
Oh no, that's
like
literally
flying
a thing though. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's like flying a drone through that, but it's tweakers.
Yeah.
Through the bad side of town.
God.
Hey, welcome to Sauced Up.
Yeah, welcome to Sauced Up. I might be the
First
only
of
one
the
who's
year,
sauced up.
we've been bad boys over the break.
How dare we enjoy our break?
We've been. How long has it been?
Like 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah.
We did a
3 weeks,
Thanksgiving one, right?
Yeah, we did a Christmas
Yeah.
one too, I think, right? But just it was like in between.
No, we did
We did one in
didn't do
December.
Christmas. We did one before Christmas.
We did a December one, is all I'm saying.
Yes.
So we can't feel that bad.
We did one.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
I'm not apologizing for who I am.
Well, we wanted to take a break, and we wanted to, take the time to have a break.
It was actually wonderful.
It was a nice. Everyone went like traveling for their holidays for the most part.
Reese came to Atlanta, and
And neither
I
of us
had
were here.
one night. No, I had one night that I could have hung out with him, and I
It was
like,
one night of overlap, but it was during our Christmas party at my house. So I was like,
oh, I was also just not wanting to do anything.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It's like, sorry, I know you were here visiting, but I
No,
need
thanks.
me time.
I did. I worked like 4 days, and then I drove to San Francisco, fucking our hometown, which is not San Francisco. It is not
San
a
Francisco.
multiple
That's
day
very
drive.
far.
Yeah, I've done the drive.
yeah,
I
he
moved- I
did do
moved
the
to-
drive. I remember, and you stayed there for what, like a month and a half?
No. It was when I first moved to Pensacola. I moved from San Diego to Pensacola, and that drive took like 3 days because we
Well,
did like
I-
10-hour drives.
I struggle with the 3-hour drive. I can't imagine.
I want you to kill yourself as soon as possible.
3
Okay,
hours.
you're
Well,
gonna.
I call this guy during
Once you-
my
Go ahead.
12-hour drive, and I'm just like, yeah, I was like, I've been in the car for 6.5 hours, and now I'm 2 hours in traffic at like a
Oh.
standstill. And he goes, yeah, man, I'm about to get home. I'm so fucking tired. He's like, and I'm just like, you drove from fucking Tampa. I was like, I want you to shut your mouth.
Hey, that was your own fault getting stuck in traffic because you
Where'd
left.
you drive from?
Like your drive
Tampa,
got you
Orlando.
here during rush hour. All right.
No, it's just people can't drive. So there was a wreck that caused a
No.
fucking
Mm.
accident.
Yeah, that always happens on that road too. Like especially Atlanta to Tampa or to Orlando. It's fucked. And there
It's
was
bad.
we were coming back from a shoot. We were actually shooting in Tampa, and we were driving up north, and there was a giant fire. And we have a little like on the show we were working on. There's a little group chat, and they were like, "Hey, did you guys see the giant fire?" And I was like, "Fortunately,
Yeah. Fire.
No, I've seen a fire in the back of a pickup truck though. Driving.
Oh
that's
yeah.
sexy." Was it like a bonfire?
Did I say that story on here? Or-
I mean,
No, I don't think so.
I think you just told me because we talked about
Oh
it.
yeah, I was driving to my parents' house and there's like a pickup truck with just a bunch of garbage in the back of it, I guess. And then like all of a sudden I just see smoke flying out of it. And they were driving for like 2 minutes before they noticed the back of the truck was on fire. So I'm like driving like I slowed down. I'm like, I don't want to be anywhere near them because I don't know what's going on. I just see fire coming out of
Yeah.
the truck. And then they finally pull over, and I guess, this is a little stereotypical, but they look like people who would smoke. So
What
probably-
does that mean?
cigarettes,
Yeah, well, maybe-
like
You could have just said
redneck
they were
white
probably
guys.
high.
Like not
Maybe
weed,
they were
like
grilling.
cigarettes, like redneck white guys,
Oh, okay.
like they look like they'd smoke a pack of cigarettes like every couple hours.
What do you mean
Couple hours.
stereotypical? Is that a
Couple
stereotype for
hours.
rednecks? Smoking cigarettes? I mean, I guess.
Working
Yeah.
class.
Drinking Pabst Blue or PBR is the
PBR.
stereotype.
PBR
in my
drinkers. That's
head.
what they looked like.
But the back window of the truck was also open, so my guess is they just went blink,
That's
and then it lit up
karma.
the back of the truck.
That's karma.
Yeah,
I wish there was more
how
karma.
else does a pile of trash just
Why
catch on
wouldn't
fire?
you just, go out the
It's
side
actually
window?
not uncommon if it was
I don't
like
know.
trash and yard debris. Because like really dry leaves and sticks will just randomly
Yeah.
catch on fire.
I don't believe that.
It happened
mean,
when I worked at the transfer station. Whenever I used the wood chipper, if it was super dry logs, it would literally just cause a fire.
Counterpoint,
just have to
wood
fucking-
fire or wood chipper. You are, frictioning wood. So
Yes, but it still happened with just dry wood. Like if you have piles of dry wood and leaves in a back of a truck with shit on top of it, there's a good chance it could just
got
friction
spark
catch on
once.
It's like a rubbing against
Yeah.
it.
that's faire. Especially if
Just
there's like
slam on the brakes
toolbox
really
in
hard
there.
and go. Pink.
That's
Or-
fair.
Open up the tailgate, drive away. Make
Let
it
that
someone
shit
else's
go.
problem.
Who's gonna stop you?
Yeah, there's one thing. Littering is one thing, but dropping a load of burning trash is probably another.
Someone's gonna
I
burn
don't.
up.
I don't
Yeah,
see how
yeah.
it would be a
Yeah.
crime.
That's environmentally conscious. I think.
burn trash and it turns into
Personally.
stars.
Yeah, I always just burn all my trash so that way it doesn't go in the landfill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Andres and I do too. We haven't actually put our trash cans out once. We just light it in the trash can.
I heard you're supposed to burn
Self-contained.
batteries too.
I cut them open and then I drink them first, and then I put it
Mm.
into the fireplace. Yeah.
Get all the
Me personally, I like to throw them in the garbage disposal.
Oh yeah, no, it's efficient.
Yeah.
It decomposes faster.
Well,
I
it's like
just
whenever
throw
the
'em at
garbage disposal hits the
birds.
battery, it surcharges it, so you
Throw 'em
actually
at
get
birds?
power back to the house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like a token.
Yeah.
Dink. Powers up your house.
That's what I do
Your
with car
Tesla
batteries.
home.
Yeah, my Tesla home. So, how was everyone's Christmas?
I don't remember.
Do we have good Christmases?
I had a pretty good Christmas.
Yeah, I did too.
I went to DC. It was good. It was fun.
You went to
What-
Can
DC.
you describe your
Went to
DC?
DC, yeah.
How was it?
It's classified. So.
Oh,
It's
fair
classic.
enough. All right. So
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
my Christmas.
It was fine. I mean, I haven't been to DC in a while. I was visiting. my
You went in the White
brother.
House, sat in his chair.
Went to the White House.
Were you
yes.
there this January 6th?
No, unfortunately. I
No,
went
it was like 2 January 6s
The
ago.
reunion.
Oh,
It's the
three.
reunion
the
tour.
reunion. Yeah,
The
yeah.
reunion tour.
Well, on
Uh,
year 5, that's when the reunion happens. guys. Come
Oh,
on.
so is that next year?
I'm about to
Mhm.
wait to see an Instagram picture just come up of him with like "not my president" on his shirt, something, at
I
the
should-
White House.
I have my. Should I put my tank top on?
What's your tank top?
Oh, it's a "Where were you January 6th" tank top.
Oh,
That's
I
a
see.
great tank top. I want stuff like that. I want to have a hat that says that. Oh,
Oh,
It's also got a giant Coors Light logo on the back of it.
as it should. As it should.
I spent a lot of time
Word.
concepting this tank top to
And
make
you cut
for
off, you cut off
July
the
4th.
sleeves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
It didn't come.
And I got my Bronco
sleeveless?
hat to wear with it,
I think it's
It-
better if you cut them off.
It's fair.
Oh yeah. No, it looks way more redneck if it's cut off. 100%.
Absolutely.
The Sauce Stuff
why did it look
podcast is not gonna
redneck?
be on
Is that a
January
stereotype?
6th,
Yes.
and neither were we at the January 6th.
You could argue that any of us could have been there because I don't know if any of our whereabouts have been confirmed, but we definitely have not been to the White House.
I definitely wasn't inside the Capitol building.
Hey, I'm the only one with an alibi, baby,
Oh, what was your alibi?
because it was my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
So you were at the Capitol, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
celebrating.
They brought a cake in and everything.
Andres actually was watching a January 6th documentary.
Dude, it was
Yesterday.
great. Yeah, I was watching it last night. I didn't realize. I've never seen footage from it before.
A little bit, but not to that point.
Fucking crazy. Like actually insane. Like, and people, it's crazy to see that people are like, yeah, we stormed the Capitol building, like all this stuff, and we're in the right.
They're like actively confirming it, and then now there's
Yeah.
a different narrative going around. Like Trump is literally saying peaceful protesters, and they're like, we're gonna kill Mike Pence. Like,
So
hey, Mike Pence.
we collectively think we should kill them with a guillotine.
Yeah, but
Really
that's
send a
peaceful. Peaceful.
It was literally like, it was akin. It was the same as fucking like I don't know if y'all have ever seen like footage from like other countries, like when they are
Smidge.
like one of the most famous
Like
ones,
who?
Yeah, like coups or like when they one of the more famous ones is when they where was it? I don't remember. Iran, I think. When they like stormed the
Embassy.
embassy. Yes, it might be Iran. I don't know if that's true, but
It might just be Benghazi.
Either way.
but either way, like I don't know if you've seen footage like that before. It was the same exact thing. Like it looked exactly like, oh, I've seen this before in other countries.
Would you say that like there's a level? Because I feel like the collective IQ of the people who were storming January 6th might have been in the realm of the teens. So what would you say, like, compared to that footage? Like, not like other countries?
Did they have better guerrilla warfare tactics or no?
Was there a higher like strategy? Well, the thing is that they were all interviewed. Like there was a lot of people interviewing in the January 6th crowd. So like we could actively see the type of people that were participating in the insurrection.
And like it's funny. It's funny to say like. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There is a bias here because the people that are getting interviewed are the people who are dumb enough to put their face in an interview while doing an illegal activity.
So a lot of the people that did interview actually weren't like arrested because they kind of got away with saying like, "Oh, I was press," even though they were specific. They were clearly like, "I am here. We are doing this."
It's like the guy who smoked a joint in the White House.
The guy. Okay, so
that's that's just a big power move. Honestly, I fuck with that guy. That guy's chill.
But like clearly, like they were there. Like they believed that like Trump had told them to, fucking storm the Capitol, and they take it on their own words, like kill Mike Pence and shit like that.
I don't know if Trump ever implied to kill Mike Pence. That might have been their own thought. I'll give them that.
It's like a mob.
Yeah, exactly. Someone said it, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, let's do it. Fuck yeah."
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's like, I hate that guy.
But this like filmmaker guy, he's like, I'm a filmmaker, but like obviously he's like, I believe in this stuff that they're saying.
I live stream on Facebook.
Dude, can I tangent real fast off the live stream on Facebook? There's someone I work with in our hometown who I won't name because I think he was actually arrested for January 6th. But he was, the reason he got caught for it is because he was live streaming on Facebook. And I have a friend who worked with him a lot because they needed money. And the production scene in our hometown is barren. So they worked with him a lot and they would argue politically all the time. And then go to find out, they call me up one day or we're talking on set or something like that. And they're like, yeah, so you remember this guy? Yeah, he got caught for January 6th. I'm like, that's not a surprise.
He's like,
that is not shocking.
Sounds about right.
But you see like all these people there that it's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just
it's a really weird like difference though, because like for actual coups, those are people with like a lifetime of anger and issues building up,
and then the military.
I wouldn't say that it's necessarily just a lifetime because coups can happen like in 10 years, 5 years.
This was an attempt. I feel like this was an attempt though, because like, obviously these people had their own stuff that they've been holding on for years and stuff.
But it feels like this
Trump
like
the idea to
the January 6th rage seems more manufactured because these people don't have actual issues in their daily lives. I am sure, like whatever, like they're fine. They're all fine. They're
alive and they're well. Like they're able to live day to day without being oppressed. But the issue is that this is a political podcast. We'll wrap it up.
The first 10 episodes to build up to this moment, guys.
Now it's the
welcome
reveal.
to On the Fence.
All right, Cody. If you were at January 6th, where would you have been? Like, where would you like to be?
Which
in the crowd?
Which
okay, was I like a part of the insurrection? Like, would that be like the assumption here?
Which window would you be perched at with your
which insurrectionist would you smash?
Where would you be sitting with your Red Ryder BB gun?
BB gun. Yeah, BB gun. Of course, yeah.
Like they had actual weapons and stuff.
Yeah, I know. They had real guns. They were actual people with guns. Peaceful. They weren't using them.
Peaceful, by the way.
They didn't.
Oh, it's just open carrying to not
on the White House.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. It was Congress.
There was a cop died. A protester died. Fucking like 5 or 6 cops killed themselves after.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was 5 or 6. I didn't even know any of them
it's-
killed themselves. To be honest,
Yeah,
I didn't hear about that.
well, yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
suicides.
a lot of specific, yeah.
So
But
We got a lot of
how do we
Hey,
dig
Cap,
ourselves out of this?
January 7th
Bad
was a
set.
good day for me. If I was gonna say anything, I think I
The
woke
day
up,
after.
had bacon and eggs.
But no, yeah, just to
Bev?
kind of wrap that up. It was just weird to see like how close it was to like that
Actual,
like,
I mean, it was an
actual-
insurrection. Like people,
it's an insurrection, yeah.
there's a narrative going that that it was not. It was a peaceful protest, and that it wasn't
Yeah.
an insurrection. But people have died. There are deaths. Hanging a vice president. Hanging that. I mean,
Man, when did the French come and take over America?
I know there's no
Trying to-
guillotines, so I mean they're discreetly taking it over.
God, I thought we kicked
Anyway.
their ass.
We kicked
Anyway,
them out. What
I'll
the fuck?
Back more.
Don't worry.
They
I'll
want
segue
Louisiana
away
back?
from
They can
politics
take it out of my
real quick.
cold dead fucking hands.
They just learned about the Louisiana Purchase guide.
Everybody shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
which not prehistoric, which historic figure would you guillotine in the streets?
In the
Now,
streets?
see,
Kissinger.
Yeah.
Kissinger. Out of American
Kissinger.
history, Kissinger.
Wow.
And ideally like
That was
40 years
so-
ago.
That was so quick.
He's probably the worst that is recently.
hmm,
Rig.
All of history in like.
He doesn't deserve to be
American-
guillotined, but I mean,
Senator.
like, for me,
you know
he
who
does,
I would do
not
it?
the
You
public.
know who I would kill?
Hmm.
Genghis Khan.
Whoa,
Just so I could say I did. I fucking own that bitch.
I
Put his
respect.
head in there. Fucking.
Yeah, but you know
I
how many of
killed
his
Hitler,
kids are gonna
guys.
come and kill you?
No, but I kill him
Well, hold
before he
on.
had
Have you
COVID.
thought about?
I go back in time to when he was a baby, and then I guillotine him.
What's up with the whole like going back in time and like killing baby Hitler? It's like you don't know.
It's like,
he's
why
gonna
kill the
turn out
baby?
terrible.
Yeah, that's the like how many? Okay,
Like at that point, you're just killing a.
yeah. He did not go as a
Granted,
baby.
he's
I'm
a
gonna
fucking
genocide.
awful- he's an awful fucking person.
No, you see, no. All right,
You have to
let's
kill him
be
at his
honest.
first thought of genocide.
You see how effective Hitler was? All right, I wouldn't go back
I
and
wouldn't
kill
say
him.
effective is not the
I
right
would make
word.
sure he gets
That's not
into
the right
art
word
school.
to say.
Imagine Hitler.
Imagine someone with his passion doing not bad shit.
He had a. You know what I would also add in for him? Maybe like a institution, like maybe being asylumed or put into a straitjacket at an early age. That might have helped.
Therapy.
I would accept not
Sign him up for
therapy.
BetterHelp.
Anyway, here's our
Really
sponsor.
sponsored.
What a segue.
Don't be Hitler. You can.
But I'll segue us away from politics for a minute, and I want to talk about the mystery movie me and Chase got to see last week.
Why
wasn't there one?
segue us from one of the most politically woke movies ever? A movie where they didn't even give us one political stance at all.
But it's a political slasher.
It's a political
It's
slasher with
Listen,
no
but it's
politics.
3.
What's a political slasher?
It's about a mayoral race in a
Okay.
town, and like they don't. The whole combat is, I am mayor. You vote for me for consistency. The other mayor is like, oh, if you vote for me, you vote for change. That's it. That's how deep it goes.
accurate.
And
That's pretty accurate.
this, I am not being
Are you
dramatic
guys
when I
taking
say
the
this.
stance of that this was a terrible movie, or
So
amazing.
I am not being dramatic when I say this, and I am not feeding into the clippable nature of this sentence. Founders Day might have been the worst movie I have ever seen
Oh,
for
it was
this year,
Founders
and
Day.
I watched it on the 1st of January. And I don't think any movie I watch this year will be worse.
No, probably not.
all right now?
It's-
I
clip
disagree.
that for
I
later.
disagree.
Clip that for the end.
You clip that shit. There's gonna be some terrible movies this
There's gonna
year.
be some terrible. I don't know how this movie got made. It was like the first 10 minutes, I'm just a little uncomfortable. I'm like, is this a bad movie? And then as soon as like something happened, the whole theater laughed. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a really bad movie. Because it's not a comedy, it's a slasher movie. It's
And-
not supposed to get people cracking up.
And it was so bad to the point where me and Chase are sitting there in the theater going, is this supposed to be satirical, or are they actually trying here? And then throughout the movie, it's like, oh, they're actually trying. It's just this bad. And it was like a movie, I'm sure it has like a couple $1 million budget. And
That's ridiculous. It could be self-funded. There could be like a millionaire involved who's like, I think this is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
God, now I agree with liberals that we should kill all billionaires.
Yeah,
Don't
I think
fund
all
movies,
liberals
you know?
think that. Every billionaire
single
should die.
liberal.
Everyone.
Yeah,
But oh my
eat the
god,
rich. Except for Mark Cuban, he's cool and he should come on the podcast.
I have become anti-Mark Cuban. Like when Chase said that, I was like, I want to be respectful. Let me go into it. Let me like read into him, and he seems fine. And then I watched something where some guy went on Shark Tank and he made a joke about his team losing, like Mark Cuban's team that he owns, and he was like, "I'm out." And he's like, "Oh, why?" Like the guys were like, or the other people, the other sharks were like, "Why? Why are you out?" And he goes, "You don't just come in here and you say that. Like that's just disrespectful. So for that reason, I'm out." And he just made like a very small
For
joke
fucking
about
TV.
it.
Let's be honest here,
yeah. I'm sure
think
I'm sure before they even go on camera, they decide whether they're gonna fucking.
I don't think that's true. I
Yes or
don't know how true that is. Like I think there's some degree, like the producers may know, but I think that was a genuine reaction because he seemed genuinely pissed. And as well as that, the other sharks were like, "You're better than that." Like they used those words, not just like, "Oh, Mark, you're so silly." It was, "You're better than that."
Yeah.
I do
Better
like,
than
however, that whenever someone comes up with like a supplement or like shitty food, like vitamins, he just like automatically just calls on bullshit. That's pretty.
I do
That
should.
I like 'cause I hate supplements. That shit's
So
stupid.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Mark Cuban did actually sell like a very big portion of his shares
Team,
of the
right?
Maverick recently.
Specifically, I actually read that. Yeah, because I've been on the Mark Cuban research train.
Did you
lately.
see what he's doing with the money he made from the sale? Like what he's like portion of the sale he's
Let's
doing?
talk about why he sold real fast though. He wasn't it was the real estate portion that he didn't know much about.
Yeah.
Like he was specifically like, I don't know real estate and I can accept that I don't know real estate. I had to learn so much to even get a part of this team. So not knowing real estate means I'm not able to direct this team as much as I'd like to. So
And for that reason,
I'm out.
Wait, why do the Mavericks need a real estate?
That's a whole
business?
basketball thing. Like there's a whole bunch of like you might know more about it, Reese.
So like the real estate thing is it's mostly about the stadium real estate and renting out all the stuff within the stadium grounds. It's more of like the shopping centers that are built around the stadiums. It's all that stuff is included in their like leasing stuff.
I feel like Mark Cuban could know which stores to sell.
Well, Mark Cuban still owns 31% of the Mavs.
Oh yeah,
but he's not a majority anymore.
Yeah, I did learn like a big portion of the sale he did. Like a good chunk of the money is just going to bonuses for all the staff.
I don't think he's.
That's pretty good.
That's the thing. It's like I don't think he's at heart necessarily a bad guy. I just think he's got weird hangups. That was a weird hangup, and I don't know. He's a billionaire. Can't trust billionaires.
It's like this. Mark Cuban did something cool, did something bad, did something
Yeah.
cool, did something bad.
Well, you know what's wild is that's kind of how it was for Elon Musk for a while, and then he just bought Twitter, and he's like,
all the way down.
I am the stupidest person on fucking earth.
Let me buy this company that is not really ever going to make money.
I saw a Instagram reel of a Cybertruck driving in traffic, and it was just like them driving like an asshole, but like seeing it among other cars, it looks so fucking stupid. Like it looks so bad.
It looks like it hasn't rendered in.
Yeah. It looks like a fucking Gmod, like a half-assed 3D model.
Cybertruck was announced alongside of the Tesla.
Yeah,
and it's still not even
that long.
Yes, and it's still not even for public sale.
Also, why is it gray?
Insane.
They didn't update the.
Put a fucking blue paint on it. Like, do something. It doesn't need to be gray. Like, that shit still looked unpainted on the road.
Yeah, it's just like machined metal. That's it. It's just
exactly. There's nothing to it.
Hey, Twitter was goated though. They're like because before Elon bought
was this X or was this Twitter?
Twitter.
Oh, that.
Okay.
Because he was trying to buy it, but he was overvaluing the stock, whatever.
The Tesla stock, yeah, I remember that.
And then they made him buy it at that purchase, so they got out like fucking bandits, bro.
That's actually when I was day trading too. So I was day trading. I was day trading SPY, the specific stock or the specific option
index
that I was trading. Yeah, index. And I remember that was a big deal because Tesla was almost in SPY, or it was, and then it got kicked out or something like that because it was too volatile. So as it was, it's too volatile, those conversations were happening, that happened, which is just so fucking funny.
I like it. Yeah, the judge is like, yeah, you got to pay the market price you were saying you were going to pay.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be doing that to the stock.
He's a silly little guy.
He's quirky.
a guy.
He's just
Yeah,
quirky.
he's just like me and you. I actually was reading before the podcast. I was reading I've been reading all the smart news pop-ups that happens on my phone for Android, and there's one for Elon Musk, and it was like him like verbalizing, "I do not do drugs. Okay, I smoked weed with Joe Rogan one time. Okay, and NASA's random drug tests say that I don't do drugs, so I don't do drugs." And all of his like senior investors or whatever, like all the like officials involved with his company, there were reports that they were like, "Hey, we're really concerned about all the coke you're doing and various other like ketamine. I forget what else was named, but all the drugs you're doing is affecting your decision making." And he's like, "No,
I honestly don't know what happened because he used to be like somewhat progressive-ish.
yeah."
Like,
Well, I mean, it was
ish.
just solar energy. I
He
feel
got
like.
rich.
No,
He was always rich. He
He's
has
been
never
rich.
stopped being rich since
Yeah.
the PayPal thing. Even before that, the Emerald Mines, like fuck,
Yeah.
he's been rich his whole
Like
life.
his parents were rich. He got richer because he sold like a game. Then he did PayPal. He helped fund PayPal, do all this stuff,
Yeah.
and then he, SpaceX, SpaceX is probably the best thing he's ever done.
It's so cool.
Funding wise.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But like, oh my god, I don't know what
What
happened. He hit his head really hard or something. Like a fucking nosedive.
You guys know
Now he's on.
He woke up. That's what happened. All right.
Now he's on Twitter, fucking sharing, like retweeting the most just like racist, transphobic shit ever. I'm like, oh my god, bro, what is going on?
You guys know the theory that Avril Lavigne was replaced? Like she died in the desert somewhere and they replaced her. That's what happened with Elon Musk. He died in the fucking like Silicon Valley desert and then was replaced.
Have you guys been seeing Kanye's Instagram recently?
Dude,
I saw that he apologized.
yes.
I saw he apologized to the Jewish community.
Have you seen it recently? I'm gonna pull it up real fast so you.
Yeah, let me pull it up for you, Chase.
Jamie,
let me show you what his Kanye's Instagram for the audio listeners. If you haven't seen Kanye's, he's recently been posting a lot of his wife, but
oh wait, are they married? I didn't realize they were already married.
Yeah.
Damn, they got married already?
They've been married.
So that's the weird thing. I have a follow up on this about Cat Williams, but I'm gonna let you go right now.
But so Kanye recently has just been posting a bunch of pictures of his wife, and it's just all very scantily clad photos. Like
God.
Hey man, if you got a wife that hot, fuck
yeah.
it,
Do you see the pillow though? That's really fucking weird.
Well, she's wearing like a matched color bodysuit under. Like that's the part that's weird about it. I'm like, she's wearing a bodysuit, but then she's carrying around the pillow like she's naked. I'm just like, it's just everything feels weird about these photos. They're just very strange photos to post on it. I mean,
hey, if I had a wife that bad, I'd be like, suck it. This is the lady I get to go home to. What do you got, you little poor brokies?
Poor brokies.
But I mean,
hey, we stand Kanye now because he apologized to the Jewish community.
Did he?
Right?
No, he took it back, dude. He took it back after something.
Took the apology back?
Yeah, he did.
When?
I remember this. He took it fucking back. I forgot what it was about, but like he watched the movie, apologized to the Jewish community, and then
22 Jump Street.
No, this was like
it was like Jonah Hill. Was that right? Was it Jonah Hill?
No, this was another apology like 2 weeks ago, I think.
He did do another apology.
He's like,
Guys,
I'm trying to do better.
I am so sorry that
I apologize if me saying
Klansman outfit. I just didn't know. I'm off my meds, man.
I apologize if my comments about Hitler being very cool offended you.
I also said he was a little sexy, and I just want to apologize. Like that's just not me. I
just like the mustache.
It was relevant.
It's relevant.
I just like the mustache. So anyway, I'm growing that mustache for no particular reason.
What would you do if you were going on a say a Tinder date and you go to a Halloween party and you show up and she's dressed like sexy Hitler?
How sexy?
Like she's
How
hot.
sexy is the question that I'm having here? Yeah.
How hot?
Super sexy. Like
you're thinking, like you're questioning.
Doja Cat before she turned into a Nazi.
But she would be a Nazi.
Yeah, I think if you're idolizing
But she's in a
Hitler,
Hitler
Nazi,
costume. That was a bad example.
No, I said as hot as her before she turned into a Nazi.
okay.
Yeah, but
I
then
think
she
the
would
question
just be a
is,
Nazi.
I would like to raise the question: is that the certainty of smash is there? Like you would smash.
Oh yes,
Do you?
That
absolutely.
stash stay on.
It could or could
Yeah.
not, but she's dressed up as Hitler.
Yeah, she's got the little stash. She's got like slick
She
back
thinks it's
hair, and then
hilarious.
like it's an SS uniform, but it's like only on her boobs.
It's like a
and then-
crop top and a
Yeah.
skirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
It's hot, but like
I think I'm okay to
it's a
say,
I might
conversation you'd
fold.
be like, hey,
but
I might fold.
if you have that conversation, you don't smash. But she's the hottest.
yeah, she's a hot. But you're at a public party, so
Yeah, see, you don't want to have a whole thing.
well, someone else will tell her then.
True. I get my friend Hey6, so I don't have to.
say, hey man,
I'm gonna call you
I
up on this.
can't
I'm
do
gonna
it,
go,
but
"Hey,
I
man,
know
need
you
to
don't
say
care
Kind of a
about
story
that.
real quick.
I think that's how I handle it. I get Andre to
I
come
just
to
go
the
up
party.
and just be like,
Or
I can
opposite.
change you.
I would.
No, you can't.
I can make you change.
I would probably wear the.
I can fix her.
You're gonna wear what? Sorry, Chase. Go ahead. Go
That
ahead.
I'd probably wear the most like covering costume possible to hide my entire face and body, and then go for it. So that way, no one can take pictures of me.
No,
That's
you
true.
go to the party and then like you go into the bathroom and wrap yourself in toilet paper so you're a mummy instead.
Yeah, like
Just
now,
so you can hit on her.
like now,
That's
no
that's
one
where
can-
that's when you wear like a Truman outfit and like it's a couple's costume. It's like I because I'm gonna beat her later. Nope, that's worst. It's back. Not
Well,
beat like
already.
that. I mean like beat as in
Oh man,
defeat.
the
Defeat.
conservative that is coming out.
Anyway, I'd like to change the topic to January 6th.
Anyways, we don't like to beat women. All right.
I didn't mean beat like beat with.
beat my meat to women.
Beat a woman's meat.
Mm.
Well,
It's 2024, Reese.
you know what?
2024, Reese. Don't say it.
Fair.
There you
They
go.
got a feminine penis. They got a feminine penis. Is all I'm saying.
Look, me, I got a masculine penis, all right?
yeah. All right. My penis is super masculine.
It's huge.
I think Donald Trump said this. I think we're quoting a speech.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kiss all the guys and all the girls in this crowd,
Every time I walk into the showers, they all look.
feminine or masculine. Penis.
Bro, honestly, I'm still afraid people will look like at like I go to urinal and I'm like shoving my whole like hips in.
What?
So like nothing's peeking out.
I like to stand 3 feet back.
What's wrong with it? If someone wants to see my penis, they can see my penis. Fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah, but the worst
I'm
fear
not
is them
ashamed.
going.
yeah. Well, I mean, nobody's gonna do that.
Hey,
First
hey,
off.
you can't
Second
say
off.
nobody. Can't say
Okay,
nobody.
someone's gonna do that. The outlier.
Someone will do it.
I don't want it to happen to me. All right.
I want to. I think there's something to be said about like that. There's a bunch of sketches out there about someone like looking over the urinal wall to look
Nice
at someone's
watch.
penis, and it's either really small or really big or whatever. I think it's so fucking funny.
It's always
Like,
funny. I love
You know, like
them.
if I'm next to like Donald Trump in a urinal, I'm gonna look over.
Yeah.
It's like I just got to
Hey,
see.
just see if it's
he's
huge or not.
80 years old now. It's gonna be shriveled up.
Yeah,
Rectangular.
it's just gotta look like a raisin.
one of the
Talking
running
about Donald
gags
Trump, yes.
It's
like
important.
when I worked at the beach, like if one of our regulars like walked in the bathroom like after me, and like if I was using like the stall or the urinal that's like lower to the ground, he's like, "Damn it, man, you took mine." He's like, "The water's so fucking cold in this one."
What?
The water
In the urinal? What?
He has to use the one that hangs lower down.
Is that a size joke? Is he shitting in there?
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what's worse.
It's because his penis plays in the water.
his
It's
wiener's
too
in the
high.
water.
Use 2 hands.
Stand farther away.
I mean, yeah, like that just seems like an ineptitude on his
You
part.
don't have to
Like,
put it. You don't have to drop it in the. It's not an anchor. You don't have to plop it in there.
I sway.
Hey,
I sway a lot
speak
when
for
I'm
your
peeing.
fucking
If I'm
self,
not in the
boys,
urinal,
alright?
If it's not in there, if I fall over, I can't get back up.
yeah, that's why, like, you know. I mean, as long as your penis isn't straight. If it's a straight penis, that's an issue. But that's why
You
mine
guys-
hooks at like a fish hook.
It's got grappling hooks on.
You guys ever see a guy who pulls his pants all the way down to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
I used to.
I thought that was like a child thing. Like,
No.
oh, fucking kids do that. And then I saw a man, like a 40-year-old man do it.
How big was his balls?
I didn't look.
I think that's the
always
question we
see
need to
that
ask.
hairy ass cheeks.
He was just it was like a rest stop, and I was like,
Oh.
oh, okay, this is strange.
Nobody, but the counterpoint, not really a counterpoint. Nobody's ever gonna see you again, though. So, like, if you're ever gonna do
Fair.
that, a
It
rest
is-
stop's the place to do it.
I guess it's sort of like it's a feel alive type of deal. It's like, yeah, fucking.
How much do I have?
Fully drop trout.
How
You
much
think you get a
do
little
I have to
excitement
pay
from
Reese
it?
to do it?
Not
I
enough.
hope not.
I feel
That's
like
a
that's
shame.
probably
Lots of
no,
shame.
it's not. I think
Yeah.
it's
All
I
right,
mean, you never
hey
know.
Cody, how much do I have to pay you to do it?
to do what
Pee with your pants at your ankles.
For a year.
Not a year.
for
no.
a year.
No, one time.
A
one
lot
time,
of money.
One
Just
time.
once. Throw me a 50.
50?
And
Damn,
it
I
can be
might
in a
do
busy
that.
place. I get a nice ass. I'm not worried about it.
But you have to do it at an amusement park.
At the Ritz.
That's a sex crime. That feels like a sex
I
crime.
thought you get kicked out.
Is it a sex crime if you're in a bathroom?
It could still be a sex crime, right?
I would have to do something really not great. I'd have
Where's
to
the legal
feign,
eagle?
like,
We need to
some
talk
kind
to
of
him.
mental like
Hey, this
issue
is like
to
Dr.
get away
Seuss.
with
You
it.
can do sex crime
This
here.
isn't a
You can
good
do
look.
sex crime
No.
there. You can do sex crime anywhere. Okay, Reese.
It's
Even in
sex
the
crime or
bathroom.
pretend you're disabled, and I don't really like those options.
You can just do what Walter White did.
What did he do?
He
Pretend the
had
cancer
amnesia.
got to him, and
Pretend?
then like
Cody hasn't seen Breaking Bad.
I've seen a lot of
Oh.
Breaking. I've seen the
it's
first
the part
season
where
and a
like
half.
he strips down naked and then walks into a convenience store to be like, "Oh, the cancer is fucking up my brain."
Oh, that's kind of funny. I
Because
think
he
Breaking
was
Bad's a
like
good
in
show.
a
I wish I watched it.
because he went missing for like 2 days, I think, doing some meth shit. And then he's like, "How do I explain this to my family?" Oh, I know. Strips
Cancer.
down and then naked.
Mm.
It's like, sorry, I went crazy there.
Sorry, my cancer acted up.
The
Ignore the meth.
cancer hit my brain.
Yeah, I could do that. I could fake it. But also, there's the fake of I faked having a disability or a crippling disease that I will have to live with the rest of my life.
Wait, you
But
guys don't do that?
$50.
I mean, a lot of people on TikTok do it.
That's true. They do, and they do it for free
Wait,
usually.
what?
Yeah.
Fake
I'm
having,
pretty
like,
sure
ADHD,
like 90%
autism, all
of the
that shit
people
for
that
clout.
say they have some illness doesn't
Really?
have it.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I definitely makes sense, but I
Not everyone. I want to stress that. Not every
Yeah.
single person who has autism
no.
on TikTok is like faking it. That's ridiculous. But there's
Like,
at least
people in the comments
a
like, "Oh my
handful.
god, we all have ADHD." I'm like, "No, you probably don't." Like,
You just
You get
drink
a
4 cups of
diagnosis.
coffee a day.
I think it's okay as someone who has ADHD and has been
It's true.
diagnosed. I think it's okay to just like with any mental illness or disorder. I don't know what like a good term to use is because I don't want to say illness because it's not fair to say. But anyway,
You're sick.
look, sick and twisted. If you're, but like
Take a
it's
peek
okay
into
to
my sick and
like.
twisted mind.
How do you get diagnosed if you don't think you have something? That's my counterpoint. It's like
Yeah.
it's okay to think about these things and attribute yourself to these diagnoses, but also know that you haven't gotten an official diagnosis. You can't go, I have this thing. You can go, hey, I feel like I probably have autism, or I probably have ADHD, or I probably have depression. Depression might be a little different because I feel like you could probably diagnose that one. But
are you depressed? Why not just get happy?
yeah,
Like,
frown upside
Smile
down.
more.
smile more.
Ah,
You
no.
should smile more. You'd be prettier.
Yeah, watch some Roman Atwood.
You'd be prettier without depression.
You ever thought that you're just making it up?
Yeah. you ever think
Are you
that
just doing this for attention? Because it's not cool.
you're just acting like this because your friends want I'm telling you to.
All your friends have depression, and you're just like, I can't do this.
You don't actually have depression. You're just saying that because your friends have it.
Are you
But
actually
anyway.
depressed? If you were, you'd kill yourself. So
Fucking God.
yeah,
I was trying to get us out of there before the hole dug deeper.
We can always go deeper, boys.
I think in general with that sort of thing, though, it's like it's okay to diagnose yourself, but just understand that you don't have a medical professional diagnosing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing, oh my god, the one thing I do hate though is like people trying to like say like characters of like media are coded like a certain way to have like a disorder when it's not like explicitly stated or anything.
I
Like,
think sometimes that is
people are just
100%.
quirky, you know? Like
People be quirky. People do be quirky. But
People do
sometimes
be
it's like
Yeah.
there's a bunch of there's a billion references I could take off the top of my head where it's like this is autism, this is ADHD, this is that. Like there's a lot of references. And with TV and media and like specifically like producers in like corporate positions, they're not wanting someone to go, I have this disability. They'd rather them be a quirky character.
In today's woke world, are you sure?
Yeah. In this woke society.
They have girls kissing for like half a frame in Star Wars now, okay?
This is
I started off New Year seeing two men kiss, all right?
Whoa. TMI. I didn't even want to hear that.
New York ball draw.
Oh.
It was a fucking blow up fucking thing on Twitter. Like, I threw up on New Year's as soon as the clock hit midnight. I thought you meant kissing.
Gay people don't exist. I don't know if you knew this, guys, but gay people are a figment of our imagination.
My America.
Not My America. That's what the insurrection was about. Gay people.
They're trying to convert me, dude.
Bro, I
saw it and I really liked it.
Men kissing, and it's like, really confusing me.
They're trying to convert me to being gay because I saw the two men kissing on New Year's, and I just couldn't look away.
I just can't stop thinking.
I can't stop thinking about it. What are their penises? Are they feminine? Are they masculine penises?
It's giving me strange feelings, man. I don't know how to feel. Like I don't know what to do with these feelings.
Like, think about it
up inside.
I just feel it bubbling within my cock.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I'll transport us away from this. So
transport us.
The mystery movie.
So the day after Christmas, my family was just like, all right, let's go do something because it's day after Christmas. We did Christmas earlier, anyways, like a couple days early, and we were like, all right, let's go bowling. And of course, like, a bowling alley is always going to be one of the more popular things the day after Christmas because it's going to be one of the few places that's always open. And so we get to this bowling alley. It's packed.
I mean,
It's the day after Christmas. Everything is open.
Yeah, I think it's a fair point.
Bowling.
The majority of places.
Is bowling the?
Bowling is
the
America's
thing
national
to do?
pastime. All right.
That's true.
Think it is.
I am bowling. It's the.
Cracker Jacks.
Now it's the lane. Serial Experiments lane opening.
Yes.
It was a TikTok trend for a little bit.
So me and my family go, like, we get to the bowling alley, we wait for a lane, whatever, get to the lane, and we like pick out the balls, we get all ready, and this family gets seated next to us. And this family is like 5 kids, a baby, and then like 2 adults. Instantly they sit down, the kids just sitting there going, like the baby's screaming his head off. And so I'm just sitting there like, oh fuck, I'm gonna kill myself. I was like, this is about to be bad. And then
he was really
all
excited.
4 of the kids start standing next to like the ball returns and just start grabbing our balls that like we're playing with. And we're just like, hey, can you guys like not? We're trying to play over here.
I hate when kids grab my balls.
Yeah, I know, right? I feel violated.
Yeah,
and,
well, I mean, that's probably Chase. You got to stop pulling your pants down to the urinal.
Yeah.
I can't. I need the airflow.
They see him hanging.
I need.
it's like a punk boxing, like a speed bag.
I hate that. It's awful.
And we're just like, okay, like this is getting sort of annoying. And then the parents start going up and grabbing the balls, and they just start standing there holding them. Like they're not bowling or anything. They're just standing there holding like the ball my stepdad is using. Like the dad is just standing there holding his ball while not bowling, and his kids are bowling. And like, it's just this whole thing. Like they're just constantly standing in the way, like grabbing our shit. And we're just like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, this is about to be a fucking pain in the ass for the next hour. And then my mom just instantly goes like, all right, I had enough. Just goes to that's like, I need a new table right now.
Yeah,
and then we get moved over, and then we watch another family get sat next to them, and then we watch that family move tables, get put somewhere else. And I think they just gave up trying to seat that lane just because that family was so obnoxious and unaware to what they were like doing. And I was like, it's okay, like if you don't know what you're doing.
But nobody's gonna.
But if someone asks you to not do something,
yeah,
at a public
I think
place,
a worker could have gone in like, hey,
with it.
Yeah,
one employee.
like you just need one person to say something to them. That's it.
No, because my mom the whole time was constantly saying it to them. She was like, "Hey, like we're trying to play with these balls. Can you please stop like taking them?" They're like, she was like, "There's like a whole bowling alley full of bowling balls. Please stop taking ours."
Yeah.
And they just kept doing it. My mom's like, "Okay, we're fucking moving. I'm sorry." And
Why families shouldn't play with balls together. It's just,
I agree.
It's just a mishap waiting to happen.
Yeah, it's really confusing. You don't know who's or who.
There's a lot of balls in play.
Do you want to tell them your score?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
pretty
score.
low.
Oh, I had one that was
It was really low.
I had
You
one
got
that
a
was like
2.
64. So I look.
Terrible.
I'm gonna say, look, the lanes weren't properly oiled. All right.
That's true. I did olive oil them prior.
No, it actually was
do a great
really
job.
fucking gross because, like, if the viewers don't know, me and Chase, we work at a bowling alley, and it's a very, very nice bowling alley. Like, it has a lot of leagues, so they very much take care of everything. A lot of like they reset the lanes almost every 4 hours.
So you guys are being
And-
elitist.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
If you can't bowl, don't come.
And so, like, I pick up a ball, and instantly it is like slick, oily. Like the ball is slick, and I'm just like, okay, this feels gross.
That
I
is
was like,
really gross. That's also dangerous.
And so, like,
But it
I
flips out.
I was
It's
like,
on the back like the meat.
I'm thinking about my
Meat
feet, really.
bowling.
What if I
and so
slip into
I'm
my
just sitting there, and
feet?
I'm like,
Crush 'em.
okay. The way
Kill
me
a
and
man.
Chase have recently started bowling, we started to do the spin bowl technique
What's the
because we
spin
were
bowl?
like, well, I think it's more fun to play that way.
Where you take your fingers, right, and then you twist.
Yeah, you spin it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, just okay.
Yeah, but the problem became I was on a lane that is hyper oiled up with a ball that's hyper oiled up. So I throw the ball, it's spinning the whole time, like going full sideways spinning, just going straight, not turning whatsoever. And so the whole time I'm bowling, I'm trying to do it, and it's just like I had one game that was good, and then the rest it was just like the ball is going straight, and that is all you're doing. It is just gonna go straight no matter what I do. It is a straight line.
All I'm hearing is you just don't know how to bowl.
Yeah,
All
Yeah,
I'm
a true athlete would adapt.
That's true.
So
yeah, I didn't.
Kind of C League mentality right there.
that's why you'll never be a bowler like your father.
That's why you'll never be an alpha predator.
Don't go see Founders Day when it's on streaming platforms. Don't go.
Was
see
that
it.
relevant to Founders Day?
Yes.
I don't want
Alpha
to.
predator.
That makes me want to watch it less.
Hey, do you want to know the All right, I want you to guess. Do you think this is a sexual reference or the
Hunter.
scene? The scene. Do you think it was a sex scene or a killing scene in
Kill.
Founders Day in reference to that quote?
Do the
I'm
quote.
It's like I'm an apex predator.
Sex.
What's your
I'm gonna
guess
go
on
kill.
this?
I'm gonna go kill.
Okay.
Both.
No.
What?
Both.
Was it?
Yeah, because remember, as soon as they
'Cause
start,
he's murdering that.
No,
Pussy.
the context of this.
it is sex, and then he instantly gets murdered.
But it wasn't the murderer that was saying it. It was the guy that was about to have sex.
Yeah, and by the way, this is like a blonde twink that is saying this.
Oh.
In high school.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So I do recommend watching it whenever it's free.
We
Find
saw
a
it
way
for
to
a
make it
dollar.
free.
That was too much.
It is not worth money, viewers. It is not worth your money. Please don't go see this movie. I don't want it to make money.
I'm a little interested.
Peace
Yeah.
sign.
Best meme 2024.
There's so many things that will become
Bold
an
political
insider joke
slasher
with your friend group.
is what IMDb says.
Yes.
What?
Bold political slasher.
Yeah, bold as in not a single stance taken on anything. Super bold.
Bold as in it was bold of them to
make
it.
the movie. It's like
Nope.
There was literally. Oh my god! This is the part where everyone started cracking up in the movie. It's the two mayor candidates arguing in the office, and then he just bends over her desk, takes the name tag, knocks it down, and just like oops, and then walks away.
How much do you guys pay
like,
for a mystery movie?
It was hilarious though. It was a funny movie. Funny.
it was funny for all the wrong reasons.
How much do you pay for a mystery movie?
It was $1.
So they
Yeah.
also got mystery
So they-
movie.
This person,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Is that-
yeah. All these are
Oh,
usually
it
mystery
literally
movies.
says right here, yeah. Did you put a review on IMDb?
No, I did Letterbox though.
Because I see a review right here on IMDb. It
Mine.
says, I paid $1 to see this and it was too much.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
is
that
that
was
the only review?
Oh, there's
I think they use your
Go to
review.
Letterbox and you'll see the beautiful reviews. I could
Will be misunderstood.
8 out of
anything that gives that movie more than 3 stars is fake.
it's 100% fake reviews.
Hold on, let's see. Let's
There
see
are,
if we can
like-
find it on Letterbox.
I had
America
a-
wasn't built on peace, Reese.
One of my regulars looked up the movie after I was talking to them about it, and they were like, "Oh, it has like a 96 on Rotten Tomatoes." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever crack those people are smoking, I want some of that because they apparently had a way different experience than me."
Oh yeah, I forgot the scene happened, and it's like, why do you keep leaving me on red? And this, like, there was a girl telling that to her ex, and the guy's like, that's a crazy thing to say to someone who just suffered a loss in the family.
Yeah, it was the day after someone got murdered, and then
In
the
their family.
ex-girlfriend goes, "Why do you keep leaving me on red?" It's like
Like,
his sister
Dude,
died. It's
Yeah.
yesterday.
I want to look up your review. What is it? What's your name on here?
I want to say it's just my name. I don't think so. It's
I-
Ace the Cappy. You could find me on Letterbox, baby.
I will
All
say,
my
guys,
garbage movie takes.
going through Chase's letterbox is an experience that I
It
think
is.
people should do.
My film
follow.
diary is cringe.
It's all the
Review.
piranhas, all the
Somebody-
anacondas.
Wait, did you not do a review on this?
I did. Where'd it go?
I don't see it.
It's not there.
Did
You
they
did Mad
delete it?
Max recently. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, you saw
I
the
did.
boy in the
I saw
heron.
it in black and chrome. That was sick, bro. I didn't know they even made a black and white edition. It was so good.
I need to watch the holdovers.
Where'd it go?
We're going through your
Yeah, I'm looking at
letterbox.
your letterbox. I see.
The whole
I
fantastic.
sort of
I
have the
love it.
same. I have the same exact take about Boy in the Heron.
Yeah.
That was too abstract.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, but I'm like, it's too abstract for me. I'm like, I
The
like
story was too loose.
it's too loose.
It
What
was
happened?
beautiful, but the
So
story was
fucking
just didn't make that
God,
much.
now I gotta watch this movie again and do another review.
I
Bongo
wrote the
Bird
review
for
and posted it
Oppenheimer.
for you, so that's the part that's weird.
What Scott Pilgrim takes off? What the fuck is that?
That's the.
It's
anime.
the anime.
Mm.
Can we?
I actually recommend it. Go
something?
watch it.
Can we do something really quickly?
Hmm.
We can do anything you want, baby.
I want to look through his worst.
I want to. Oh, how do you do it?
Lowest first.
Lowest
first. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna say some reviews.
It's all
Can I
anacondas.
yeah, it's all anacondas.
Yeah, let's scroll past the anacondas.
I don't have a
Yeah.
lot. I just started recording the movies in October.
I'm gonna pick some out. Don't look at it. Don't look at your stuff. I'm gonna pull some out. You have to figure out what the movie is that you
If he
reviewed.
did in October, there's no way he doesn't know.
This is the way.
It's all anaconda and piranha first off.
Wait. I'll try to guess before you.
God, I gotta guess my own reviews.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you think this movie is bad, then you are just either not the target demographic or you are hating just to be a hater.
I can't tell if you would do a serious review like that or
No,
if that's a
I
joke.
know what it is. I know what it is.
Mm.
You just don't know the
What
movie
is it?
that I just watched.
This is for
though.
you, Chase. You have to.
Oh yeah,
I want to try to guess it though.
No, this is the Five Nights at Freddy movies. Like
Yeah,
I think I
that's-
gave it like a.
yeah.
I think I gave it like a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Here's
it's a competent enough movie. It's just.
here's the next one.
All right, baby.
Story of a man who switches bodies with a woman so he could fuck men and not be called.
Oh shit! This is. I know.
That's
this
pretty
movie.
fun. That's a pretty good review.
I forgot the name of the movie. Oh my god! I know what movie it is. I can't remember the title. It's like not Snatch. No,
No.
it's like a one-word title, right?
no.
2 words.
Fuck. I can't remember.
I don't know
the
if you're
name
gonna
of it.
remember it.
I know the plot though, where it's like this dad is dying of like cancer, so he's trying to put his soul into his son's body
That's pretty
by
dope.
like
yeah.
demon ritual, and then he just like body hops and then just tries to have sex with everyone, like in the being very kinky. I'm like, this is not what I thought this movie would be like.
Yeah, I think I remember reading this description for it, and I was like, I don't know if this is for me.
It's all right. It's kind of boring.
What the fuck was it? What's the name of this movie?
What?
Which
What was
one?
the name of the movie,
Which
Andre?
way?
I don't
Title
remember.
suitable flesh.
Suitable
Cody
Flesh.
Federer.
Yeah.
But nobody
There it is.
listens to me.
Which one?
No.
The other one or this one?
What was the other one?
This is how we'll round it out.
There's no way that that one's
I have two more.
okay. Go to the first one again. Read the first.
Trust me, I'll probably know which one it is.
That one they know 100%. They would
Okay.
know top of their head. That one they would probably know. But
No, wait, hold on.
okay, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay. Action Man goes burr.
Freelance? Is that Freelance?
No. Oh my god. I forgot what I did this on. Oh.
You're sounding it out. Wait, no, that was IMDb.
I remember there's a specific reason why I put that, and I don't remember. That movie's a fucking blank right now.
I'll say it one more time.
Yeah.
Action Man goes.
God, I remember you writing this one too, and I don't remember the movie.
Oh,
I wish it was Freelance.
is it an action?
Oh, hold on. Go back to Isle of Dogs. I want to see that star rating. That's fair. Why not 5? Why not 5?
I got a little bored, like halfway through.
Fair.
It subsided, but I can't give a movie 5 if I feel a little bored.
That is fair.
What movie was that for?
Isle of Dogs.
No.
No.
Oh.
Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Action Man.
All right, I got one more. This one's pretty easy. Big Bomb Go Burr.
Oh, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
I got pretty lazy with some of my reviews, but
Yeah, clearly.
I feel like Letterboxd is great though because it like keeps track of the movies you watch. If you're
at first I wanted to like write serious reviews, but I'm like, that's kind of boring. I just want to write funny comments about movies.
But you don't. I see a review for Founders Day. Hold on.
Oh, is it?
Why did she have a bathtub in her bedroom?
Where is it?
Oh yeah,
that's
really
not mine.
weird.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see. Okay.
No, it disappeared.
This is too many slurs.
This one has too many. I need to watch more bad movies. I haven't watched a lot of bad movies since October.
So I
watch a
was
good movie.
recommended a $3,000 budget movie to watch, and I would want to know if you guys want to do watch it together and do a quick review for the social channels after this podcast, or not after this podcast, but like at a later date.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love to.
What is it?
So it's called Sharks of the Corn.
Oh,
we've seen that
it's not
already.
good enough. It's not funny enough. Well,
You've seen it? Damn.
yeah, I've seen the intro.
No,
I
was told
stopped watching because I got bored.
Make a drinking game out of it, and it's bearable.
Yeah, but he's already seen the movie.
But we've done that.
I've seen the intro. Like that's the thing. I haven't
seen
watched the movie. You've seen half? Did you watch it? Or did you watch
Have
it?
we
No.
seen? We all seen Velocipaster? I still haven't seen that.
Velocipaster's great. Velocipaster is
it.
actually like a good movie. Like it's a low budget, clearly low budget, but they do a lot of things that are really interesting, and it's genuinely funny at times. Like it knows what it is, and it does a great job.
Also,
Jealous.
Andreas and Cody, I have told myself I'm gonna give Greener Grass another try.
Oh,
you
it's
don't like
coming up.
Greengrass.
It's coming up. It's
But
coming up.
I've-
Time to watch it soon.
What does that mean?
I'm
We
gonna
watch it,
take
like,
a
every
gummy
year.
this time, and maybe I'll understand it better.
I wasn't sober when I watched it the first time, but I remember it being great.
Greener Grass.
See,
great
I
movie.
was sober when I watched it the first time, and I was lost.
That's like Beau is Afraid. You have to. I think that's a movie you got to take a trip on.
But was Afraid
Yeah.
like 3 hours, right? It's like a long movie. That's why I didn't
Well,
watch
Beau's
it.
Afraid. It's,
Yeah.
I think it's like 2.5.
That's the 3 hour mark in my head. If it hits if it's 2.5 hours, I'm like, I'm not fucking watching it. I'm sorry.
Me when it's time to watch the Batman.
Yeah, no thanks.
I liked it. It was really good. The
I
pacing's
thought
good.
it was too edgy.
Too edgy. It's like Zack Snyder inspired
Yeah.
Batman.
I've
liked
been
it,
watching
but-
the early ones, like with Michael Keaton. I
Oh, yeah.
really enjoyed those. Those are a lot of fun. I think they're a lot better than people. I mean, nobody's like, I hate the Michael Keaton Batman, but I just feel like
Yeah.
they moved so far away from those movies, and I think those are great. Like Jack Nicholson as the Joker, such a good job. Genuinely, I didn't expect him to be such a good Joker, but he did a great job. Like I was like, oh
Yeah.
wow, damn.
I don't think they're gonna return to campy Batman anytime soon.
It
Yeah, I don't
wasn't.
think-
What's great is that it wasn't like super. It wasn't like Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
It was kind of like its own thing, and I think it did a great job in being kind of
But
like.
Batman and Robin is great because you got
It was great.
not Sub-Zero.
Freeze.
Mr.
Yeah,
Freeze.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Arnold.
Why don't you
Chill out. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, but what is it? Uma Thurman
Uma Thurman
as
with Ivy.
Ivy.
Uma
Yeah.
Thurman, fine, beautiful woman. Loved
She
her
did
in the
great in it
producer.
too. Honestly,
Mhm.
She did one. I mean, they all did great. Everybody did great. Like it
Yeah.
was just a
I
good
like me
movie.
some Charlize Theron, baby.
You know, I will say, out of the movie, I think the Robin falling for Ivy and like not listening to Batman at all didn't really make it was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like because he was like, dude, I'm not saying anything, like for real. And he didn't really have any character development. Like there was supposed to be like a Robin gets his point.
Robin
Robin-
finds his groove.
He didn't find his groove. It was just like a, okay, I trust you, Batman. We'll do what you say, instead of like a they combine forces.
Mhm.
I didn't.
Did you
I
guys
didn't have
hear
that.
about? Did you guys hear about the story behind Emperor's New Groove?
No.
So I literally just found this out. The entire movie was a chaotic production from the entire start. They didn't have a completed script until after the movie was released
Holy
in theaters. Like they didn't have a script to give to Disney Archives. They just like go watch the movie.
Oh, they just like improv
And then
half
go
the
get it.
movie
It
to
wasn't
write the script.
That
a
was a
lot of
great
it
movie,
was
I love it.
tons of rewrites. It wasn't supposed to be a comedy at first. It's supposed to be like a Maya epic, like or Aztec and epic like adventure movie. But then they didn't know what to do with it. So like there's just been so many rewrites that eventually it came out to what it was. But they didn't have completed scripts. A lot of the actors didn't know what they were going to be saying until they
Oh
came
wow!
in. Yeah, so
Wow.
like it's just
For such
What
an
a fucking
iconic
happy
movie,
accident.
that's shocking.
David Spade didn't even know the plot of the movie until it came out.
Was David Spade the main
It's
character?
Cusco, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's Cusco. He didn't even know what the movie was going to be about until after it came out.
Holy
Wild.
shit.
Yeah.
That's
like, oh,
honestly
shit.
impressive
Oh,
for the writers to be able to like.
I didn't expect that.
The movie was really good for how shitty that production must have been.
Yeah. I mean,
To be
iconic.
fair, you know what? Whoever those writers were, kings of bullshitting.
Yeah.
To be able
I
to
don't even know if it
bullshit
was
lines
writers at that point. Like that must have been the cast and like directing at that point. Because like if you're delivering a script last fucking second,
Yeah.
And I always go back and forth with writers, you know, like should they get paid what they deserve or should they not? Like I watch some movies, I'm
personally-
like, man, these writers are really good. Then I watch Founders Day, I'm like, why are these people?
Yeah,
need to
we
get paid?
shouldn't pay them anymore.
I think $1 a page.
Honestly,
is a
Founders Day
fair
was
rate.
written so bad. I think it was an AI production. Like
There's-
it could have
I mean,
been
that's happening.
ChatGPT.
Think
script.
about timeline. Like the writer's strike was happening. I mean, it makes sense that Founders Day was written.
No, honestly, at the end, I thought it was gonna be like, this is what happens when you make a movie with ChatGPT. That's what I thought was gonna happen, but it didn't happen.
Should've
It
said.
was, it was. Don't go see that movie, kids.
No, dude,
Gonna
this,
go
is,
watch it.
this has been sauced up.
Yeah. On that note, we're gonna go watch it. We're gonna go watch.
Just remember, this is the meme now. All right,
What's
What piece?
you'll
Peace.
get it when you watch the movie.
Peace.
Actually,
Well,
you
isn't
can't
that
do this. You gotta go.
Yeah, you have to. It's a full body commitment to do the pose. You have to.
Is it like a Nixon joke?
No.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, we'll see
It's
y'all
it's
next
been
week.
real.
It's
It's
been
been
real.
weird. Welcome back. We're back.
Well,
Welcome back.
we'll see you next week. 'Cause
See
it's
you
not really
next
welcome.
week.
So it'd be goodbye. Goodbye back.
Goodbye to the back.
We'll
Goodbye.
try to be more consistent for our New Year's resolution. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Remember to fill your sock drawer with change.
Don't pull your pants down at the urinal, or I'm gonna fondle
Don't beat women.
and go in there.
I'm gonna go in there like it's a